Okay. Everything should be working. So I'm going to stream for a little bit. I've been playing off stream, grinding out some parts to craft some armor. You may notice that I'm no longer wearing Velocidrome armor. I have Congalala armor. Yay! So my armor's a little bit better. None of my weapons have improved or anything. You may have also noticed that my cat has better armor as well. So I upgraded his armor. Another thing I did is... let me put it on. I made gunner armor. And I made the beaver bow. I'm short just a little bit. I forgot what parts I'm missing, but I need just a little bit more parts to upgrade the bow to the yellow beaver bow. Let me go check what I was missing. I wanted to mess around with the bow, because I might as well try out all the weapons just to see if there's anything unique or different in how they implemented them in Monster Hunter Online. And I had a quest. There's a NPC that's in the previous area I was just in that gives you these quests where she'll give you 3 upgrade tokens. Not upgrade tokens, armor crystals, which are used to enhance your armor. And you get one every so often. And I had a couple of them that I didn't do because I didn't make any armor. And the way you complete the quest is she'll give you like 3 or 4 different armor choices, and you need to make a full set of one of them. And I needed to make a set of like Gendrome, the spider armor, other monsters kind of that I fought kind of all around that same level. I'll show you what I mean. So the first one that you do involves you can make any one of these 4 armors: the beaver armor, the Velocidrome armor, the Boldrome armor, or the Kut-Ku armor. The second quest that involves making an armor set that you get from her, you need to make either the Velocidrome, the Belede, the spider, the yellow beaver, and it's one of those 3. It might be the young Kut-Ku too, I don't remember. And then I know for the one I just completed, I had to make either the Conga set, the Gypsaros set. Let me put it on the Blade Master version. I had to make either the Conga, the Gypsaros, the Chromine, or the Cephadrome armor. You make any one of those, but you have to make the whole set. It doesn't matter if it's Blade Master or Gunner, and that'll complete the quest. I already have the next one too. And that involves making the Hermitar armor and whatever the other 3 monsters, or maybe it's not 3. Let me look. I can show you the quest. See, a lot of times I end up just matching symbols. So it's not this, it's this one. So we have these 3. This is an armor set, this is an armor set, and this is an armor set. You just have to make one of them, and then you get 3 of these, and you get some money. So if you look here, we go here, and we'll just go straight to the last page. When you're looking at these armor sets, the first 2 symbols are always the same, and so are the last 2 or 3. Let me show you on another page where it's easier. So like, yeah, look here. The last two symbols are the same. The last two symbols are the same. The last two symbols are the same. They're all the same. So I'm thinking that might be helmet or armor. I can't read it, but they're all, those last symbols are all the same if you look. Likewise, the first two symbols are the same. So the only thing you need to match up is the symbols in between those two sets of two. So these three symbols, these four symbols here, so on and so forth. So like the Hermitaur armor, it starts with this little stick figure man, and it ends with this one. So these four letters, four symbols, four characters, whatever you want to call them. So like, now if I go back and show you the quest, and if you remember the little first symbol, the little stick figure dude, there you go, that's Hermitaur armor. So these are two other monsters' armors that I probably haven't fought yet. So I won't make the Hermitaur armor yet, even though I probably will end up making it, because it's a pretty good all-rounder set, because it has like defense on it. That's what it had in previous games. I don't know what it has in this game, but I'm going to assume that it maybe follows the same pattern of skills. But these two could also be good, so I might wait to see what the other two monsters are before I make a set. So anyways, getting back to the original point, the reason why I made Gunner armor is because I needed to complete that previous set of armor quests. But instead of making a Blade Master armor that wasn't going to be any better than the Velocidrome armor I was already wearing, basically, I decided to make Gunner armor so I could mess around with the bow. And then I made the Conga armor for my main set. So, there you go. Now let me put back on my Conga armor, because we're going to start doing the main quests. Or at least continue on it. So let's equip our greatsword. This is just a warning saying that you're equipping a weapon that doesn't belong to that armor set. So that's why my armor all goes bye-bye. So let's equip all the pink stuff. From what I can tell, all the armor seems to be color-coded in this based on a color of the monster. Whatever their color happens to be. So like all the pink stuff was related to Congalala. And all the yellow stuff was Gendrome. All this blue was, but I don't know. That could just be how it is right now. I don't know. What else did I do? I might have. Oh, I know. I figured out something very useful. Well, I didn't figure it out. I found it, but. I now know what I'm supposed to do for all the bounty quests. So no longer will I grab one and just run around going, I hope I did the thing that I needed to do. So let me go to the bounty board and I'll point out the only part of the bounty that you need to pay attention to, other than what monster it is, of course. So this is the NPC that you get these armor quests that reward you with the crafting a set of armor specific to the quest, of course. I'll turn that main quest here in a second and we'll push on to it. Okay, so on the bounty board, the only thing you need to pay attention to is the last two digits or characters. So in this case, if I remember right, this means that you need to break a piece of the monster. It might specify, but I think this is just the name Hermitaur, and maybe this is the part you have to break: his claw, his head, his back. And then the green is the low version, and the red is the higher version when you click on the monsters to do the actual quest. So this is also to break something. This one is what was it? Okay, I think the one that had the little house symbol at the end was you need to get a gold rank or higher, which means You need to get a score of 90 or higher. So you need a gold medal or higher to complete it. From mostly what I can tell, to get a good rating at the end of a mission, I'm assuming you don't want to die or get knocked out, fainted, or whatever. But it seems the quicker you do it, the better your score is. Now, here's another one. Now, this one, there's two that are kind of similar. One is to trip the monster, and one is to knock them back. Now, I don't know what the difference between those two are, but I did a bounty earlier with the Congalala, and to try to figure out what it was, I brought traps, but I didn't use the traps because I didn't know maybe if I put a pitfall and he falls into it, that counted as tripping him. But it ended up being that you have to just do enough damage that the monster staggers, and not just staggers, but like staggers and falls down, where they're just like squirming around on the ground, letting you just wail on them. That counts as a trip, I guess. So I don't know if a knockback counts as the same thing or not, or what that necessarily the difference is. Maybe it's just the difference is trip and knockback because maybe you fight something that doesn't have legs, but everything has legs, right? I don't know. So, and then the other one is time-based, and then the other one is to capture them. So, and I have a little image saved so I can look now. So no more should bounty quests be a problem for me, which is good. Another thing I figured out is when you bring up your cats, I always assumed that the heart was the fondness meter from the previous Monster Hunters, and the higher you get it, the more your cat will actually help you and not just like chill on the ground like they do when you first start using them. And just by doing the quests, this goes up. However, on your farm, you can also upgrade the little cat training equipment stuff. And the one that has a heart, I assumed was to the heart, but I couldn't see anywhere where it was going up until I hovered over and saw that there was a number attached. So putting your cats, you can put up to 4 cats in the little heart training center. That'll raise this heart, which I'm assuming you want to do. Now the star, I don't know how to make that go up. That might just go up later. But that's okay. Let's just go move on with the quests. So, I need to go turn it in. I haven't pushed the main story since the last time I streamed. I'll try never to do that. If I do anything that's off stream, it'll be just daily quests, which are the blue quests, or it'll be side quests like crafting the armor and stuff. I'll try to be sure to keep all of the main story quest, which is the red stuff, all streamed. So this looks like we have to go kill something. We get a decent amount of experience and hunting ticket. Oh, I also, for the first time, I tried fighting with other players, and it wasn't too bad, but I got a couple groups where clearly the other people were very new to the game. I'll just put it that way, because I ended up having to do all the work. And it just so happened one of the times I did that I was using a bow, and that was only my 3rd time using a bow. So the quest took a little longer to do than normal. But the first group I got was pretty good. I forgot what we were fighting. Probably one of the Congolalas, because I farmed him quite a bit. But I think this is Cephalos, because they're giving me sonic bombs. So I'm pretty sure that's who it is. So we're gonna need these. Okay. Should be good. Okay, I think we know what one of the skills on this set is. If you notice, I ate those rations very quickly. So this set has the whatever the skill was called that made you eat quicker. I think Tigrex armor had something similar to that. Let's see if it works. It's working on all items. Badass. This set was worth making then, I think. I'm going to assume Cephalos is going to be out in 6 and 7. Most likely 7. Since it's the largest area. Yeah, we're going to get a cutscene. What's funny is I have a mission. Who's this dude? Wait, is this just to kill normal Cephalos? That's what I haven't seen yet, is the Cephadrome. And there's a quest on a previous tier, like it's 5-star, that has, I think it's the Cephadrome, but it'd be weird, because all the other big monsters have had their own little thing. Oh no, this is the Cephadrome right here. Okay. So this is my first time fighting the Cephadrome. No, I could throw a Sonic Bomb to get him to come out. But I'll just save him. Now, I do need some of his parts to upgrade some of my weapons. There's a greatsword I want to make that needs some of his parts, and there was something else. Hammer? It was something. Oh, another thing I figured out. To upgrade this current greatsword I'm using, I needed this horn-looking object, and I figured out where to get it. It comes off of breaking the back of the Hermitar. I thought it was gonna make me like wait to fight Monoblow. Oh, good old hip check. I should have waited an extra second. Of course. Getting some good damage on him. Should probably be aiming for his head, try to break his head. I can't tell if I broke his back already. I think I did. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Since I can do it so quickly. Whoa. He jumped out really fucking high. Ooh. That'll attack. If it works the same way it did in previous Monster Hunters, that'll paralyze you if he hits you with it. Came out on his own. Damn. He just moves his head just a bit every time. Keep whiffing. Do something simple like spit. No, you don't want to spit. Come on, turn your head to me. I got his toe. I think he's leaving. Let's try a Sonic Bomb. There we go. Where are you going, buddy? I think he left. Let's go ahead and resharpen. That's really nice. Now, this armor set has something negative about it too, but I don't know what it is. There we go. One dead Cephadrome. The greatsword that I can make from the Cephadrome actually looks pretty badass. Cat's level 19. And I think these are the things that I needed. These little pouch looking things. So that's good. I'm gonna go check to see. I think it upgraded off of the oh, the Bullfango Greatsword? No, this is what this one was. Ooh, we got a pink quality. Pink is always good. Those are the harder ones to get usually. Usually need 3 of them too for crafting the armor. Okay. So we have 6,000 more experience to get before we're capped for the day. Leveling is starting to slow down a bit. I'm generally only getting like 2 levels now before I get cap locked. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go look at the sword. I think I need 5 of those things though. What sword was it? Was it this one? Oh, it was it's the Velocitron sword. Yeah. So it turns into this thing, which actually looks pretty sick. So the only thing I'm missing is I need 1 more of those pouch thingies, and I can make this. I think that negative is affinity. I think. So it has negative affinity, but it does have has a little bit more raw attack than my current weapon. Maybe I might make the hammer first. and focus on upgrading this greatsword and make the hammer of that. The hammer looked weird though. It was like it has like a big cat head on it or something, and not like the feline cat head, like an Egyptian looking Anubis looking cat thing. Okay, let's just go do the next quest. Did I dump my inventory? Yeah, I did. Okay. So what's the next thing? Kill some. Looks like we're just killing some Jinpei. This should be simple. I'm thinking about making a making some guides to help better explain this and to people that are like, you know, not Chinese and are trying to get into this but don't have any idea what all the different little things mean. I'm thinking about it. I mean, there's other resources you can go find if you just look. But sometimes they're not the easiest to follow because they themselves are also by people that they speak Chinese and English, but their English is not as good. So sometimes it's hard to understand what they're telling you to do. So we need a hot drink. Let's bring these paintballs down here. It looks like I need to go to 6 based on the little number 6 that I see in my quest objective. So we'll just go straight there. What is this? Whatever that is loud. So we need to kill 12 Jinpei. Oh, that was something I was going to try to explain, but maybe I'll just wait to explain it until I actually use it. The bow has... well, technically the bow and the bowgun have slightly different mechanics involving how they operate in Monster Hunter Online. For the most part, they're the same. And I do like how easy it is to control aiming with a mouse versus the little analog sticks and D-pad that you had to use in the portable versions of the game. Like, it's way easier to aim, especially the gun. It's basically just like aiming a sniper rifle in any first-person shooter, so it's really easy. And the bow is very easy as well. But they do have... the gun seemed pretty straightforward. The bow has some mechanics that are different, but the bow is mostly the same. Also, we're basically getting flooded with Jinpei. These quests are always interesting because stuff like this you never really saw in handheld versions of the game because they just couldn't. They wouldn't be able to handle this much stuff on the screen at the same time. So one more. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. So I guess we, for whatever, I think we're here to save this dude. Maybe he was like being surrounded by the Jinpei. I mean, a lot of the story is going to be lost on me because I don't understand Chinese. I mean, I could be skinning these dudes, but I don't think I need Genfei parts right now. Oop. Yeah, that windstorm, for whatever reason, is really loud. I don't know why. Okay. It's getting a little laggy. That's why I was like swinging, just circles or right click swinging over and over. I was actually trying to backswing sometimes, but it just didn't register. You notice my ping is red right now, but that's because, what time is it? It's 7:30, so it's 9:30 at night, their time, so it's pretty much prime time, I guess. So the servers are probably struggling. I mean, I could probably look just by going and clicking here. Yeah, see all that? There's only one that's yellow. I might switch to that yellow channel just to try to help with my lag. But red means full, like just overburdened, and then all the orange means they're highly congested. Yellow is moderate, and then green is what I want. So I'm going to switch to this channel 9, see if it helps with lag at all. That's why I generally try to play in early morning hours when more of the players log off. Well, I got a green connection now. I don't know if it was just switching channels helped or not, but I don't think it's going to. So it looks like we have to kill another Cephadrome, maybe. I'm gonna compare something. No, I don't know. Let's just do it. Once again, we're going to 6. It looks like the Cephadrome is what we'll be fighting. I'm really digging being able to eat faster. Hopefully, the armor sets I do happen to make have skills that I can recognize, like what is happening. So I'll be able to identify and maybe start pinpointing what certain skill name characters, are. Maybe start making a list. Got the Cephadrome. happening? What's up, Dark Archer? Okay. Let's kill this Cephadrome. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So I didn't mean to open that. Let's drag these down here. Yeah, this is the Chinese Monster Hunter Online. You might be able to tell because of everything. There's a lot of Chinese text. It's no longer IP blocked. You also do not need a VPN. So there's no crazy shenanigans you have to do like that. There's a guide that I can link to you. That if you just follow it step by step, you can make an account and download the game. It might take a while because of distance. Yeah, give me a second. After this fight, I'll link you, or if I can get some time to if he like flees the zone, and I'll link you to the site. Whiffed barely. The hip check. It's a little laggy right now because the server, it's prime time China time. So I'm getting a little more lag than I normally would. But normally I just play during their down hours, the early morning. Yeah. That's the guide that I used. I guess I whiffed. Oh my god, all the staggers. Oh, asshole. Oh, I need that. Pop another cool drink. There's no lances in the game. There's no gun lances. The only weapons in the game right now are sword and shield, dual swords, great sword, long sword, hammer, hunting horn, bow, and bow gun. I think it's a light bow gun, but they just call it a bow gun. But I haven't really messed with the guns. I messed with the bow earlier. And I used the bow gun like once in like the little tutorial. There's a little tutorial area you can go to. But they've slowly been, I know when I first scoped out this game a long time ago, there was even less weapons than what we have now. Okay, cool. Let me just carve this shit up. There's another guide I can link you. Yeah, they've confirmed that they're not going to do an NA version or an international version. However, they did say that they are willing to work with third-party fan sites and whatnot in regards to translating the game. So, and they also said they're not against third-party modders, translators making an unofficial English patch. They said they won't like ban you or anything for doing that. And if you've seen, they have some promotional trailers and stuff for the game, and in those trailers, they have English subtitles or English text. So it's clear that they kind of want to like maybe test the waters to see if the international scene would want the game. So I've heard things here and there, but the only thing I read is that they weren't going to do it, but they're not against other people doing it. Yeah, if they could put a server over here, hell, I would even take one if they put it in Europe. At least I would be able to get a little better ping over there. But maybe if you live on the West Coast, it isn't so bad because they're closer to China, right? But I live central, and I guess if you live on the East Coast, it's going to be even worse. Okay, let me. I'm just going to go deposit this shit real quick. So this dude is your storage dude. Okay, let me look for those guides real quick. Yeah, that would be nice too. Hey, Wings. Okay, I'm gonna link this dude, the other guide. See the guide that you did. Oh wait, no, it's by the same site though, Dark Archer. Where you got that from? The guide I did was off that site, 2p.com. There's also another guide on Reddit. I'm gonna try to get. I'll try to get both of them. I'm alt tabbing real quick. I'm reading chat on my laptop. There's the company themselves isn't, but I do know that there's a lot of third-party people. I know there's a Facebook group. I don't think that's a English like actual patch that you can install yet. I think that's more or less people just made mock-ups of the actual in-game menus and put English over them. I don't know of any English patch that you can download. At least not yet. But I know there's some groups that have been trying to gather some people that can translate Chinese and whatnot. And there was another guy that I read that he worked on the translations for Blade and Soul, the Chinese version of Blade and Soul, but like way back when it came out, I guess. Because I know we're just now getting an English version of that. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. Here's here's the Reddit version of the guide. I didn't follow this one, but I'm assuming it would work. Let me. I need to log into Twitch on my my streaming computer. Okay. So here's this one. That's how to make an account and install the game. It should have a download link and everything, I think. It's kind of lengthy. Um, and there's a lot of troubleshooting stuff in there. Oh, this didn't work? Okay. Um, do you know where you had the did you already have an account? Do you already have an account? Oh. So you haven't been able to register it yet either? I'm looking for that other guide. Okay. I'm gonna look for the other guide and post that one too. Because they have some on the 2P site, but there's another one. Is it this one? Yeah. This is the one I used to register, and it worked for me. But the only problem I had was at first, for whatever reason, when it wanted me to give them, like you have to enter your phone number or whatever, so they can send you the text with your code. It kept telling me that my phone, that number, my phone number, had already been used, and I was like, "What the hell? There's no way." So I kept messing around, and then I tried it again later on, and then it just worked. There you go. There's the download. You don't need to like register or anything for that. You can just is that if I remember right? You click the oh, there's 5 now. Which one is it? Well, when I registered it, I used the phone number, and it worked. Someone said that you can just do it through email. Oh, yeah. I know there's probably alternative ways because the guide I used, there was a guy that said, "Nah, don't use that guide. That guide's dumb. You don't need to do that. You can do this." But he didn't post how to do his until later, and I just wanted to try it anyways. So it worked for me. Yeah, listen to this dude. Okay, I'm gonna I'll just about to pop the chat out on my computer in the background. Let me close this. Oh. Talk to all the peoples. Talk to him again. Where do I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that might also help. Is using different web browsers. Some of them might be more finicky than others. I used Chrome, but I heard people having an easier time using Internet Explorer for whatever reason. Nah, man, there's we need more people in the game that speak English. It's just it's hard to troubleshoot when you have like an error because you don't understand what the error is.
Oh, you see.
How much time left on my farm? 12, 15 minutes, okay. Oh. Oh. Blanca? Or is it Blancanga? I can't tell by that kind sometimes. Ooh, a new area. Haven't been here yet. I guess I'll just go in order. Need to kill 8, so it must be actual Blunganga. What was it? Oh, it's spider webs. I guess let's kill this and check it. Got something. What is it? Ooh. Haven't gotten one of those before. Must be like warm pelt or something. Bones, honey. See if the herbs are any different here. Nah, looks like the same old, same old. What about shrooms? What's this dude doing? I guess they gave it a good name. Another thing, when you go to install the game, there's a certain checkbox that you're going to want to uncheck, because if you don't, it's going to install like fucking 6 crazy Chinese program things. I did not uncheck that box, so I had to go through trying to uninstall all that stuff. You don't need any of that. And that goes back to base camp, so when you go up this wall. There's a couple monkeys over there. Mushrooms. There you go, that'll make it a lot easier. What? What was that message about my cat? Oh, he's out of whatever that is. Stamina, I guess? Or whatever system they use in this game. I ran out of that. What do you know? Eat all of the rations. I got 3 more monkeys somewhere. There's some bugs. Should be our last 3 monkeys. Don't do it. He did it. Told him not to. Cat's over 20. Well, you got a lot of stuff. Okay. Yo, how's it going, Fast Break? Yeah, I started playing as soon as I could on the 17th. Well, technically, it was still the 16th, but 17th over in China. Ooh, a white box. Have you? So you've played like you've played 4U and 3U and stuff. Try all that jazz. If you've played those, and then if you've also played the old school stuff, especially like Freedom 2, Unite, to me this feels more like a mix of the old stuff and a little bit of the mechanics of the new stuff. Because like there's the weapon selection is a little bit more limited, but they are adding new weapons, and because it's an MMO, I think this has a good potential to expand into more. It also has some unique monsters like the Caesar Burr and the Belede, which is like a beaver, and there's a spider. There's like an elder dragon turtle thing. Yeah, I started on Freedom 2, and then of course Unite, and then I played. I didn't do any importing, so I didn't play like Portable Third or anything like that. I did play Tri, and I played Tri Ultimate, and then I have 4U as well. And then I recently saw that Monster Hunter X, or Cross, whatever you want to call it, got released. So I was like, started looking into that, and then I was like, oh shit, Monster Hunter Online has open beta and it's not IP blocked? Why not? I'll try it out. If it's bad, I just won't play it. But I've been having fun with it so far. It reminds me a lot more of like Freedom 2. And there's some things that are pretty nice. I started messing around with I've used like the gun, the bow gun, and the bow, and it's so much easier aiming with a mouse than it is with the D-pad and the little analog stick from the PSP days. Like, it's way better in regards to aiming. My farm is up. That's what this little thing down here is. It's telling me that my farm is ready to be harvested. You can harvest your farm every 2 hours. Oh, really? Oh, that's the other thing. It's a Monster Hunter game that isn't... I mean, I love Monster Hunter and I don't really care how it looks, but if they want to make it look sexy, I'm all for that. My settings are turned down a little bit because my computer's kind of old. Also, I'm streaming, so I'm trying to make sure I don't overload my FPS too much. But I mean, it's free to play, and I haven't run into anything that's like, oh wow, that sucks. Um, Now there is a few things. You see this little red thing down here? You level up in this like a normal MMO. Yeah. You can play with a controller too, if you want. You see, there's a little controller button down here. You can set up a controller. I'm just playing with the mouse and keyboard. As far as I know, this is like a soft release. Like, there's no more wiping characters and stuff after this. So they're just calling it open beta. I mean, a lot of free to play games do this nowadays, where like, oh, we're going into open beta, and once it's open beta, it's technically soft release. Because, in my opinion, as soon as you can start buying stuff, like there's a cash shop in this. I'll show you the cash shop. I don't know how much this stuff is, but from what I've read, most of it there's not a lot of pay to win that I know of, um, and most of all this stuff is cosmetic. Um, and because of the open beta, there's a lot of events going on right now where you just get showered with little gift boxes and stuff. I'll show you this as well. This little thing, this is a daily login thing. If you've ever played other free-to-play MMOs, log in the first day, click the thing, you get the stuff. Um, and then this, I've been playing 8 hours today, but these are for being logged in. So the first 5 minutes, you get the top one. Then every 30 minutes thereafter, up to 2 hours, you get another little box. And they have stuff like pitfall traps, shock traps, potions, well done steaks, mining picks, bug nets, stuff like that. Oh, and they have money. And then this one is for leveling your character. Yeah, I have a friend that's like, he's like, oh, because I've been, mainly the reason why I'm streaming, normally I do not stream, but I've been streaming to show him the game. And he's like, man, that looks really fun. If they ever get around to translating it, I'll play it. But he doesn't want to deal with it being in Chinese because I guess he doesn't want to remember what all the little buttons do. But I'm used to this type of stuff. Does it still do the same song? Yeah, it does. There's a lot of stuff that's the same. The launcher has the um, the main theme of Monster Hunter, Proof of a Hero or whatever it's called. Um, some of the monsters have there's new music, but I think there's also music from some of the older Monster Hunter games. So let me get around to doing my farm. Crap. There's a decent amount of monsters in the game. Um, I'm I don't know how to gauge how far I am. Other than there is like a little main story quest that you follow around, and the main story quest will have little red quests, and they're for the most part. I was never like stumped like what does it want me to do? Like most of the time you can just click and follow where it is on the map, and you just go around following the quest. And most of all the quests just involve talking to people and then going and killing a monster. So it's pretty easy to do. Now, the part that some people don't like. Oh no, you can play with other people. I'll show you how to do that. I mainly solo because I've always played Monster Hunter where I want to kill everything by myself just to prove that I can kill it on my own and not have a group to do it. But if you want a group with and I was grouping with people when I was just grinding out armor because like I needed to make a new armor set because I was wearing like Velocidrome armor way too long. So this is your farm. You pick something to plant. There's some stuff that requires you to have a higher level farm to do it though. So like right now I have a level 2 farm, so I can plant any of this stuff now. So like these are paint berries. It looks like, even though it doesn't look like that, that's what it is. And then these are like herbs. This is ivy, I believe. There's some new icons as well. These are the fire herbs. I should probably make some of those because I'm going to need to start making my own hot drinks and cold drinks. So let's do that. Oh, see, that's another really cool aspect about this is all the other Monster Hunters were, especially in Japan, they're intended not to be played online. You're supposed to go and to like little gathering cafes and stuff, or because everyone's so close, there's always people to connect to. But in America, we live so far apart from each other, unless you live in a big city, I guess. But I live in a little small town that is an hour away from the next biggest city. Yeah, if you know all the icons, you're gonna be able to recognize stuff right away. Now there's some new icons that I'm like, but I just kind of trial and error until I figure everything out. And as the game has been out, more and more translations of things have been popping up if you just look for them. Okay, so the farm is done. I'll show you the cat stuff. You get cats. If you hit O on your keyboard, it'll bring up your cats. Now, a lot of stuff you don't just start with right away. You got to do the main quest, and it'll kind of introduce you to features slowly. Oh, thanks. You'll get introduced to stuff slowly as you go. Like you'll learn, it'll teach you how to craft, and you'll get like a lot of people got stumped, and it was like, no, you actually have to craft a piece of armor to complete the quest. But no one knew that that's what it was telling them. Yeah. So you'll be fine. And as the game goes longer and longer, more and more stuff. Now, the stuff that isn't translated, or I can't seem to find anything, is... okay, well, let me talk about the cats first. So, you got your cats. You can buy them armor, or not buy them, you craft them armor just like you did in previous Monster Hunters, the newer ones anyways. This is, I think this is their fondness meter down here. This is the one I've been using the most, so... It's 215, and then like ones that I haven't been using as much is lower. So but I think this bottom number down where it says 0 out of 100, that's like some type of like fatigue thing. If you use the cat too much, you gotta like give them a break. Yeah, you can post links. I don't have any type of like MooBot or anything, so as long as it's legit. So let me bust out another cat. And this button is what summons your cat with. So you can summon your cats at any time. Oh, having a mouse and keyboard to click on your inventory and stuff is really nice. Like I can change my weapon. Instead of going to a box, like you used to always have to, I can just click this button, which is my equipment tab, and all of my equipment is in here, and I just click on it to equip it. Yeah. I just saw that today as well. I saved images of the map layouts with all the locations for mining nodes and stuff, and it's really useful. Oh, I'm going to show you another cool feature after the cats. Oh, okay. So just like in the other Monster Hunters, I don't remember the newer ones. You got little stations where you can train your cats. I don't know what some of these are though. Like I'm assuming this is for attack maybe, and one of these is for defense, maybe this one, but these two I'm not sure what they're for. This one though, I do know what it does. This one builds fondness with your cats when you're not even using them. Excuse me. So that's what I've been doing with excess cats, or felines, or palicos, whatever they call them in this game. Okay, so that's the farm. Oh, another nice thing, especially if you have a good computer, transitioning between zones when you're in maps hunting and stuff, instead of having load times between each transition, it's like boom. It's really quick. It's a little slower for me because I'm actually streaming, but for the most part, the transitioning between areas when you're actually hunting is really quick. Okay, so now I'll show you, what was I going to show you? So like, you can click on any of this and just equip it at any time, and it just switches it. Very simple. Same thing with armor. So in the actual town, you have this dude is your general store. Top tab, you got your potions, your cool drinks, your antidotes, all your normal stuff you've come to expect in Monster Hunter games. The second tab is ammo for guns, and the third tab is the vials for bows. Oh yeah, I'm running a AMD Radeon 6970. So it's a little old, and my CPU is AMD Phenom 945 at 3 gigahertz, quad core, of course, and I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, my stuff is not high end at all. It's old. My computer itself I got like 6 years ago. I mean, I've upgraded it from its base configuration that I got it in that long ago, but when I'm not streaming, the game runs just fine. This dude is the blacksmith, so you can just buy weapons from him, you know, the generic bone weapons and stuff. Yeah, I'm not normally a gunner as well. The second one is your craft tab. So right here, the tab up here is all your weapons. So you have your sword and shield, your long swords, your great swords, dual swords, bow gun, hammer, and hunting horns. And then the second tab over here is your armor. And you got head, chest, gloves, legs, boots. And then here you can, I mean, you're not going to have, when you first start, you're not going to have all these unlocked because they'll appear once you've gotten parts of the monsters at least. And then down here, this is your button to craft. And the first time it like shows you, and there's little orange arrows pointing on what it wants you to click, and I think you actually have to click. So what's this? Well, this is blue Yinkaku. I already know because of how it looks. Oh, and this little tab here is how you switch between Gunner and Blade Master armors. And then the little cat next to him is to craft armor for your cat. And then the old lady here, she does decorations, which I haven't even really messed with yet because I don't have any. I have one. I can make just the attack gem. That's another thing that's a little different. But the top one, this is to enhance gear. Like, you can make it +1, +2, all the way up to +5. And it basically just adds more defense and adds more attack if it's a weapon. Oh yeah, your stuff is a lot better than mine. Well, it's definitely better than mine, to say the least. You have a way newer video card. And see, the thing that sucks is the 6970 is no longer supported. Well, it's considered a legacy model now, so I won't get any new drivers for it anymore. So but I plan to upgrade my PC this next year. What else can I show you? Okay, combinations. If you hit your U key, this is basically making potions and high potions and all that, or not mega potions and all that jazz. Not high potions. So this is hot drinks, potion, sleep meat, poison meat. I never use that stuff. Here's cold drinks, and you should recognize a lot of the icons are similar. I don't know what this is. This might be life powder or something, but I always remember them being white. But this might also be a catalyst. I think these are nutrients, but you get the idea. Yeah. I think the thing with mine, though, is I've basically purchased the best that my motherboard can handle. So I can't really do much more. I'd have to buy a new motherboard to go up anymore. And then the other tabs are just for different things like bullets, and this last tab is for you don't instead of mining the gems, the jewels that you need for decorations, you just make them. And then this one down here is +1 attack, a decoration. And in this game, you learn the stuff not by just randomly making it like you did in the previous Monster Hunters. You come to these vendors like this dude, and they sell books, recipe books, and they're not expensive. But some of them are behind level caps that you have to get to. But once you've purchased them, it shows them as green here, so you know that you've read them. So that you just every once in a while check with the vendors here. That guy, this chick right here, and she sells the gem patterns. It's not too hard stuff. So like this is ivy and this is iron ore, I believe. This is like caterpillar or something. More iron ore, and some type of bug, fish. And these are like low level things. These are low level jewels though, so there might be higher ones. And these are the reason why I'm out of these is because a lot of the stuff that I've crafted recently required those little suckers. And then I don't really know what plant this is. I think this comes from the desert though. But I haven't really been. You get a slight introduction to to that. I see English words, but I have not legit seen anyone talking in English yet. However, I didn't pick one of the servers. Possibly, yeah. Oh, lightning bugs are pain. Thunder bugs, the actual enemies you fight. Yeah. There's all those beetle things. I'm sure even some of them have the same names. But like I was saying, I haven't seen anybody on the server I'm playing on speaking English. But I know there's 2 servers. I saw them on Reddit where they're like trying to group English-speaking people directly to go to those servers. I didn't choose one of those servers because when I went to make my character, there was a bunch of character creation locks. Because a lot of the servers were already full. So I was just like, fuck it. I picked the one that had the best ping and just went with it. So it's fine. You can still play with the Chinese players. They might be saying something that I don't know what they're saying, but most of the time they keep it pretty simple. Like they'll spam a number like 6 or 5, so I'm assuming they want me to go there. But yeah, if you want to actually find other English-speaking people, there is some servers that have a group of players. Oh, while I'm on that note, over here, there's guilds in the game. And not like the Hunter Guild, like actual guilds that you can form for players. This little dude right here, the top one, this is to make a guild, I think. So you can put the name up here, description. I think it requires 20,000 money and you have to be level 15. And then whatever this is, I don't know. And then you select a little icon for your guild. And then down here at the other one is like a list of all the different guilds, I think. I think this is what this is. Yeah. Food, like the food buff, instead of just being able to get a free one, when you sit down at the bench to get a food buff, you have to use these little orange vouchers. And at first I was getting these orange vouchers like all the time, and I was like, what the hell are these for? I don't know what they were for. But then I happened to sit down and I was like, okay, that's what they're for. They're food vouchers. The white ones, you'll get white ones. Those are used for crafting cat armor. I'll show you them as well. Like you see them down here. And then these other parts you can just straight up buy from the dude, the little cat. They're the top one. And they cost these little brown tokens. These brown tokens are tied heavily to your farm. You get them for doing these little daily quests that the old man next to your farm will give you. There's a bounty board. I'll show you that now. Hello. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 different foods you can eat. The only thing is I have no idea what the buff is because I can't read Chinese, so I haven't messed with them yet. So this is where you basically are going to be doing a lot of your questing, at least until I think maybe you get high enough to move on to a different area, because there is several other areas. There's like a big city. So this is the bounty board. You can do 2 of these a day. I think maybe later on you can do more. And basically there's going to be different monsters. And there's a... any tips on what to do when downloading the game? What do you mean? As far as the bounty board, these last 2 characters are the only thing you really need to pay attention to, other than what the monster is that you're fighting. The green is the high or the low version, and the red is the high version of the monster. I don't know if they're called something specific, but these last digits, there's a translation for each of what they are, but like these ones are to break part off the monster. This one, I believe, is to get a gold rank or higher during the quest. This one is to knock the monster down. And then there's one to like capture, and then there's one where you have to beat it in like kill the monster in 10 minutes or less. But they give a pretty good chunk of experience, and you get some of the brown tokens, and you get some money. There's also some quest tied into doing them, I believe. Okay, so I guess let's go kill the blue Kaku. Oh, I should have... Here, let me explain this too. So this is the gate that you'll go to start your quests. You'll start all the way down here, and as you're doing the main quest, you're kind of going to work your way around. And then these, if you click on these are like your little monsters. So you got the Boldrome, Velocidrome, Caesarbur, and the Yinkaku. And then you got a Gendrome here, Belade here, Yellow, Caesarbur there, Gypceros, Congalala, Crawmine, and Cephadrome, Damio, Hermitar, and then this is as far as I am right now. I think I'm about to unlock the blue Kaku. No, I just followed the guide that was on that site and used the links and whatnot, and I didn't have any problems. Oh, and these other little things with the little not monster pictures, these are like little weird event type quests. Sometimes they give you like these like infinite bombs that you just throw, and there's going to be like 50 freaking Bullfangos on the screen. The actual picture, that is definitely what you're going to go hunt. That's what you're going to go kill on these. And these little ones around the side are basically main story quests that you have to go through to progress. I was calling these village quests, and like I was saying, this is 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, 6 star. But I don't know if that's what they actually are. But that's what I'm just referring to them because it makes sense to me. So yeah, once you've did the main quest, connected to the little ones in the middle, then you can do those. You're not required to do these ones in the middle. So like, here's the other thing. With the Damio, there's 2 options you can pick. You have to do the first one first before you can unlock the second one. The second one is harder. No, it is not hard to play if you don't know Chinese. It's really easy if you've played other Monster Hunters, because most of the how the game works will be familiar or the same. Like I don't speak any Chinese, and I've had no problem playing the game so far. Sometimes you have to just kind of mess around and try, um, but you'll figure it out as you go. Oh, and then these four things right here, you get rated on how well you do. But I seem to feel that it's more based on how fast you can do the quest. But I refer to these as like S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank, or you could call them copper, silver, gold, and platinum. But you get better rewards, or sometimes you have to get a higher score to get these little bonus goodies down here. So, okay, here's the other two buttons. When you go to start a quest, the one on the right is solo, and the one on the left is for a group. And if you click on the one on the left, it'll put you in a like a queue finder. It'll put you in a group finder, and you usually have to wait maybe 5 to 10 seconds. And then it'll just pop up, and you'll see the other players, and then you just click go. And then you play with them, and then after the mission, it'll deband your party, and you can just queue up again. Now, I don't know how partying works. Like, if you make a group of friends before you go in, I'm assuming you can do that, but I don't know how, because I don't have any friends to do it with. So I'm just going to click the solo button. And then you click this button again to start. Yeah, the first Monster Hunters were definitely Japanese, not Chinese. But Capcom basically partnered up with Tencent to make this. So this dude is just one of the NPCs that you do your main story quests with. There's also a girl. I'd have to figure out what server I'm on. So let me hit Z. So this is the blue box. If you've ever played Monster Hunter before, this is, if you see the little, there's a little blue chest symbol. These are supply items. These are the things you don't get to keep. Sadly, unlike other Monster Hunters, they don't let you keep stuff like paintballs and stuff. So we'll just take some of the stuff. The other thing is, in this game, because it's on the computer, your item bar is customizable down here. So you just grab the thing you want and you put it on the bar. Easy as, it's that easy. And then you just hit the button. To use it. So like I'm hitting 5 and I'm eating the rations. Okay, yeah, I was gonna get to that. There's the a lot of people didn't like that you get XP capped every day. Down here, you see this. Like I can gain another 1,764 experience, and then I cannot gain any more experience for today. You have to wait until the servers reset. Excuse me. And they reset 3 a.m. Chinese time every day. It's not that big a deal though, because oftentimes it doesn't stop you from hunting monsters and getting parts to make new armor sets and whatnot, if you know what I mean. So it's not really, I don't see it as that big a deal. But some people might. If there is a VIP status, like a subscriber thing, I don't know if it makes the limit higher or not. But I haven't had any problems with it so far. Like, because honestly, if I feel like I've done enough for the day, I'll just go play something else and then come back tomorrow and work on it again. Something I don't know, though, is if, say you don't play for a couple days, I don't know if it, like, keeps adding up, if you know what I mean. Or maybe it gives you, like, rested experience or something. I'm not sure, because I've literally played every day and capped out experience every day. The other thing that... And another thing is, don't think of your level as like, oh, because like in most games where you level up, you get experience, and then like, oh, I leveled up, and now my attack went up, and your defense went up. It's still Monster Hunter. Your armor is what determines your skills and your attack and defense. So leveling is more or less just your hunter rank. Think of it that way. And actually, I think once you get to level 40, you actually go on to actually having a normal hunter rank, like HR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 999, just like the other Monster Hunters. So it's more or less just your hunter rank. Think of it that way. I was here to kill Blue Kutku, I think. That's his shadow that just flew by. There he is. The other thing that people didn't like is that you have these things, these hunting tickets. And the hunting tickets, you need to use one every time you go out on a hunt. You get 20 weekly ones, and then every day you get 10. So people were worried that, like, oh no, I'm going to run out of hunting tickets and you won't be able to hunt. There's alternative ways of getting those tickets that isn't that hard at all. Also, the main story quest basically just keeps shoving those tickets down your throat every time you get one. So it's if you're doing the main story, you're basically never going to run out of... I'm not paying attention. I keep looking at my chat. There we go. Oh, I thought he was going to chicken run and fall down. There he is. This is the first time I fought the Blue Kutku. So, some of the monsters, if you've ever fought... What the hell? Did he just summon a Shakalaka? He did. That's new. What is he doing? Okay, the Blue Kutku is way different than the Red Kutku. The Red Kutku was as normal as it gets, if you've ever fought him before. This dude is doing way different stuff. Don't do it. Leave me alone, Shakalaka. Only did 2 runs that time. He's getting enraged. What? Oh, he must have hit me with something right as I hit him. Come on, fall down. Thank you. Luckily, the Congalala armor has the speed eating or whatever. What is he See, Kaku's never did that. That's awesome. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm focusing a little bit on the fight. He has to be getting ready to leave the zone. What are you doing? There we go. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, they show you damage you do. And for the people that don't like to see the damage, I know there were some people that didn't like that. If you come into your options right here, you go to the third tab and you scroll all the way down to the bottom. This button right here, if you uncheck this, it will turn off damage. Also, in previous Monster Hunters, you couldn't do this. Watch this. Notice something's not on my head. You can turn off your helmet. I'm going to turn mine back on, though. So, yeah, he went up to 2. Oh, I better eat. Oh, I have another thing I can show you now. That it's charged. See that blinking blue crap in the top left? That's my special. In this game, you get these special moves. And it does a lot of damage if you land it. Yeah. Yeah, it's still on you. It's just it's disabled. That's usually a common feature for a lot of MMOs. That crazy spin stuff is the Great Sword's special move. Every weapon has 2. When you get far enough in the main story quest, you'll get a quest where it basically lets you go crazy with them. Like it's just always on, and you could just use it over and over. But when you actually get the skill, it's not like that. Most of the time, I end up killing the monster before it's even charged. I'll show you that once I get out of here. Finally, blue Kutku. Now I can finally upgrade my Kutku weapons and have stronger fire fire weapons. Yeah, I'll show you what I was talking about. So if you hit H, it brings up this, and I don't know what this stuff is yet. I don't know what it means, but it means something. So these are the specials for the weapons. Yeah, I saw that. The hammer guy, he has a special. It's his second special. I'll show you it. Where the hammer. It's this second skill. This one. Watch the little video. You smack the ground, and then that's a pitfall trap now. That's freaking cool as shit. But when you first unlock specials, and you'll get them by doing the main quest line. It unlocks all the top ones. You have to maybe get to level 25. I see a 25 on there. So maybe it's level 25. I'm not 25 yet. I'm 23. So each of the weapons has one. I'll kind of go through them all so you can see them. You saw the Greatsword one. Here's the bowgun one. it loads like some crazy super shot. It's kind of like, I guess, maybe like Wyvern's Fire gun lance level. The bow shoots this like line. I don't know if it's like a bola and it like trips the monster or something, or if it just does damage. I haven't. I use the bow, but I haven't really used the bow. Dual swords, pretty cool. And hunting horn. Oh, okay, cool. And then this next tab, these are your skills for your weapons. Um, you start with most of them unlocked, your basic skill crap. So, you know, you got your swings, charge attack. That's what it's showing you right here. This is the side slap. I don't know what is it trying to show us there. Oh, that's the if you guard and then swing, you do this like weird guard swing. Oh yeah, I can go show you through the. Uh-oh, is this a whisper? Did I just get whispered gold spam? I think that's what that is, but I don't speak Chinese, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go all the tier 2 skills. So this is the sword and shield. That looked pretty cool. Let me look at it again. I wonder if it's just that, or if you can direct where you run. This is the. Oh, I'm getting anime up in here. Got that. Turn around and stab him in the back. Okay, what's the great sword? Huh. That has to hit like really hard because you saw how much damage I did with the first one. Bowgun. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the one. It sticks the drill, and you can like run around stabbing things with the bowgun. I have no idea what server I'm playing on. I know there was a couple servers that were promoted as being places for English-speaking people to go to, but those servers had character locks when I tried to make a character, and I just clicked the randomize button or whatever. So I have no idea what server I'm on. Okay, we already saw the hammer. We didn't see the level 1 hammer skill, though. Looks like a jumping super bound. Okay, let's go to the bow. What the hell? It's like, I'm assuming those explode. He's basically shooting landmines out. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just chose a random server and I've just been kind of figuring things out as I go. Here's the... Oh, boy. That was pretty cool. Freaking chuck them dual swords. What is the hunting horns? Level 2. That looked pretty cool too. Okay. So like I was saying before, these are the actual like normal attacks for your weapons, and you can buy these books that unlock some more attacks. It just goes to show that they have them too. And then this last tab, these are like passive. they like. All I know is they increase different aspects passively of your how your weapon operate. I don't know where to get these things yet though, but I haven't been too worried about it. But there's a lot of stuff like this. Yeah, that's the guide I used. Oh, it's over here.
Oh,
What is that? Oh, I know what that was. That was I hit my XP cap for the day. Yeah. Yeah, it was doing that for me as well, just Axel. But then all of a sudden it just went through, and I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe it was too busy or something. Or I thought maybe my phone didn't like what was going on, but it just all of a sudden worked. You can hit the tilde key to bring up your mouse so you can click on stuff, by the way.
왜 와?
Yeah.
Why so?
Yeah, Freedom 2 was my first Monster Hunter. Oh, thank you. That looks like what I really wanted. Because I have not... That's one of the things I don't know, is the armor skills. Nice. Okay, let me see. Okay, cool. Now I know what my armor set does. The negative thing was raise hunger. That's why it seemed like I had to eat more. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I had already made my character and started playing. I know I could probably start over, but I'm lazy. So, but I mean, I played a lot of the Monster Hunter solo anyway, so I don't have a problem just playing by myself.
拿水喝
But I know a lot of people like to play with other people. Because when I play like the 4U, 3U, Freedom, all that, I mainly only played with my friends. Like real life friends. And we usually always played like, ad hoc and whatnot. Okay. Do-do-do. compared to like the newest stuff, like For You, the Ultimates, it has less stuff, but it's also an MMO that's ever evolving, so they're going to be adding stuff to the game as they please. So eventually it could be bigger than any of the portable ones. But right now it has less. But it has a decent amount of content from what I've seen on the wiki and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Third tab. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Let me go ahead and store this stuff. What does this white box do? I know there's blue boxes. And these blue boxes you use, you can use them to expand your inventory. Both of them. This is like your material storage, like your parts, and then the other stuff is like consumables and equipment. But I don't know what the white box does. These are cosmetic pieces of gear, right here. Yeah. I'm having fun with it so far, though. It feels more like a combination of the old school Monster Hunters mixed with some of the newer attack styles and whatnot of the first one, and then it has some of its own flavor. There's some new monsters and that are unique to just this game, and they have the potential to make a lot more unique monsters, or just bring a lot of fan favorites back. Yeah, I that was something I was going to tell people that were coming in the channel. I have 23 of them. I've been max buying them every day. I'll show exactly where the NPC is, so everyone in the channel right now can see that. Not that I know of. I don't think it does. You shouldn't need to back up your PC. I don't. Okay, yeah, what he was talking about is here. In this merchant, these white coins right here, I've already purchased all I can today. But these white coins, if you look down here, these are my hunting tickets. I can go on 22 hunts. And you can use those white coins to get hunting tickets back. So far, I haven't gotten to the point where like I literally cannot hunt yet. But I've also not been just going all out on it as well. I take breaks and whatnot. And every day you get 10, and weekly you get 20. So you get 90 tickets a week. And then if you buy those little coins and whatnot, you get... I think it does. It may. Okay, what are they doing? I don't know if I want to... I might want to chill out on doing the main quest so I don't waste experience. I think I should maybe just go farm for equipment. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I've read some stuff that the reason why there's like limits and stuff is because of there's like maybe there's laws and stuff preventing you from playing too long, and they want to like make sure people aren't just going crazy. But like I said, I have not had any issues with running out of tickets. Usually, um, if you do it like I said, when you do the main story quest, almost every time you do a main story quest that involves using a ticket, you get a ticket back. Sometimes two tickets back. So like, just doing the main quest, you never run out of tickets. You're only really going to start to run out of tickets if you're like hardcore just grinding out monsters. And not progressing like the story. Another thing, and I don't know how it works, but on some of the early monsters, maybe it works on the older or higher level monsters as well. But let me show you what I mean. In here, people were doing like the second quest, and if you get like a S rank on it, they were getting a little bag that had another ticket in it and like money and other stuff like that for getting like the little platinum cups on these 2-star ones. So I don't know if there's a limit to that or not, but I know it's basically effectively just giving you your ticket back. Yeah. Those coins reset every day just like your tickets do. So if you have the money, and there's a lot of events going on right now. Like these are your little daily login stuff. I explained this earlier. Day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a little bag that has stuff in it. You get some flash bombs, trank bombs, traps, all that jazz. This is for being logged in. I've been logged in 9 hours. You only need to be logged in 2 hours to get all this stuff. And then these are for reaching levels. So like the next one I'll be getting is this one right here. And that's not everything. If you click on this bottom one down here, there's this little board. If you're a VIP member, you get more clicks, but you randomly click on one of these things, and it'll give you, you can get coins, and these are enhancing materials for upgrading your armor and your weapons. What else? What is this? Okay, I have these. I haven't collected them yet, but like, you unlock these little stars, and they like build up this meter, and you can get these little gifts from there, and they have stuff in them. Then you have this, which is when you log in. This is kind of like telling you what's going on. You can get these little bags. You can get stuff from here. There's level up rewards, and this gives you like a ton of money. There's like so much like events and stuff going on right now that you get bombarded with lots of goodies. So now is a good time to start playing, I think. You can buy monster parts. I know you can buy some of the lower tier stuff like the bones and whatnot. I think it's possible to trade some stuff as well with other players, but I haven't been doing that, so I have no idea. Like the only monster parts I know of you can buy is like this stuff right here. Okay, I need to... Okay, cool. So I can do blue Kaku now. Next main quest is to kill some Shakalakas, it looks like. What do I need to farm? I know I think I need Damio for some horns to upgrade my sword. Like for your character? I didn't. Like, my character's name is Arngrim. Oh, yeah, I walked to the big town, but I didn't I wasn't supposed to be there yet, so I left. But there's Chinese players that don't have character names in Chinese, so I don't think it's a big deal. As far as I remember, they don't really care if English is even spoken. It's more of a, like, as long as it's just Chinese and English, they're chill. It's when you start using other languages, I think, that they get agitated. But I don't know if that's true or not, because I don't understand anything. My headset's acting up. There it goes. Come on. Come on. The sound gets all wacky. I need to get a new headset. Yeah. Koreans is some of the Korean games are like that as well. You gotta bust out that Social Security, and it's like, fuck that. I ain't doing that. Yeah. They can get pretty. I used to play Mobile Suit Gundam Online, or no, Universal Century Online. And there was a small English community there, and the Japanese players were getting pissed off because they would craft their suits and then get out to get on another character to move it into a garage. And they're all polite over there. But the English people were like, oh, free Gundam! And it started pissing them off. Yeah. I haven't had any issues. So here you have your normal equipment tab. This is cosmetic items. Up here is your attack, elementals, status if you have any. Down here is your defense and elemental resistances. This is your, this button brings up your skill information. And now after reading that Google Doc, I know that I have antiseptic and this is the hunger. I get hungry faster and I can eat faster. And then this, I don't know what this is, but this, I know this +6 is coming from my necklace, which I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it from just doing the main quest. Yeah, it was this, it had a skill system very much like Ultima, where you know how you have to mine the thing or do the thing to build up skill with that thing. So like, people, there was crafting in the game and then there was like combat as well, so all the Japanese players would make two characters. They'd have one that was solely for crafting, and then they would have their combat character. So they would make a suit and then log to their other character to get it to put it on that character. But the English people didn't know what they were saying. So some people would just go, oh, look, a free mobile suit sitting out here. And they would jack it. I never did that. But I know it was a thing that was happening. And it kind of gave the English-speaking community a bad rap. But that game doesn't exist anymore, as far as I know. Okay, let's go kill something. I've just been standing here too long. I know I need what? Okay, actually, I'm gonna run the time real quick because I need to see what I need to upgrade my stuff. Because I want to upgrade a bow. I want to upgrade. Well, I know I need some more Congalala parts for a great sword. Oh, Cephadrome, I could make that. There's a couple things. The game I was talking about was called Universal Century Online. It was based on the 1 Year War of Mobile Suit Gundam, like the old school one. And you could pick Federation or Zeon. I was Zeon. I just love the way Zeon suits look. Okay, so let's, there's a few things I want to upgrade. I wanted to upgrade, was it this? So this is the Congalala Greatsword, or it uses his parts at least. So that was one of the things. What was the other thing? This is the Cephadrome Greatsword, which I think actually looks pretty fucking sweet. Yeah. Let me just drag this over here. And then, where's... Oh, yeah. So I missed these. I knew it was a horn, but I was like, what am I fighting that has a horn? And I was like, the only thing that I know of that has a horn like that is like a Monoblos, and I have not even remotely encountered that yet. But it ended up being that I just need to break the Damio's back, and he drops these. So I can. So I need Damio to upgrade this weapon. Cephadrome. Oh no, I don't need Cephadrome. I can already upgrade this weapon. I wasn't paying attention to making this. Oh, what is this next thing? What is this? It's like a rock. This is definitely a monster I haven't fought yet. These, I don't know what those are. But I've gotten one, so it must have been from something I've done so far. That's green sharpness. I think that -10 is -10 affinity. I think that's what that is. 99 is the attack. And then the green down there is just showing me how much of an increase I'm getting. Okay. The menus, for whatever reason for me, when I'm streaming, they get really laggy. Oh, hell yeah. So I guess I'll go kill, Who do I want to kill? Damio? Are you at the part where it's trying to tell you to send an SMS text or whatever? Yeah. I had that problem too. I just kept trying and eventually it just worked for whatever reason. Yeah, I had that problem. Let's kill the Damio. Yeah, like I said, I just kept trying, and then all of a sudden it just worked. Yeah, because I had that problem, and I was like, huh. So I kept looking. Yeah, there's a mobile app that you can use, but eventually that worked for me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that it might be getting hammered by a lot of people trying to make accounts and stuff. Or maybe because of the distance. No. I was spamming spacebar. buggy today. I need to land hits on his back because that's what I need to really break. Thank you. I should just go make a hammer. I should have rolled right. Now something the Daimyo can do that's I don't remember him being able to do is he'll go into these poison puddles and then he'll start blowing poison bubbles everywhere. Oh, should have released it earlier. I don't remember him ever doing that, but I mean I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I played Monster Hunter. Yeah, here he goes. I think he's gonna do it. So he sucks the water up his butt. And then he blows the poison bubbles. Oh, don't do that. No. Oh, he left. Sharpen. Raise the roof, Mr. Crab. Oh, another thing that's new to this game is, well, I mean, you can break parts in other Monster Hunters, but in this, you see them scar up too. Like, you'll see little gashes and stuff all over their body, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna break that shit. Where did you get those poison bubbles from? There was no poison here. Oh, I did break this thing already. Limpy, limpy. Limp. Okay. Where'd you... Oh, shit. I didn't paintball him. We're gonna guess. Wasn't he? It's probably back to 1. Ah! Well, we actually probably went to 5 then. Oh, that's another thing that's new about the game is all the zones are new. Every single one of them that I've seen so far. I have not seen like a classic map. Don't do it. That 588 though. Oh, is it time? It is. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I actually have to hit the horn because I was in online thing, or maybe I get it if I break off the little side piece. See how there's a little horn there? That's the horn, right? We'll see if I did it or not. Noon. What are these? You can't hurt me. No, I didn't put a 001. I just did a normal. I think maybe I used one. Yeah. I think I actually have a hammer that uses these same parts too. Oh, cool! My cat leveled up. Oh, I got a horn anyways. Okay, I still got one. I think those little side horns count then. I don't have to break the big one. Because I got one of them that I needed. Yeah, that's what I did. One and then my normal area code and number. Like if you enter a number that's not valid, it just won't let you do it. So I need one more. Whoa. What is this? I've seen this once before. This is like a thing. Another monster like showed up, and I didn't kill it because I just killed the normal one. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this as a group and see what they do. So here's what it looks like when you group up. So we got a hammer, 2 great swords, and a bow guy. No, there's no cooldown timers. This is an event thing. Like some special things happened. There's going to be more than just the daimyo. If it happens like it happened last time. Yeah, see, right here, one of these is the daimyo, and then one of them is another monster that's here. But I didn't kill that other monster because I didn't know what was going on the first time I did it. Oh, how... Now, this is something I've noticed. I've had a couple groups where people were considerate and they left food and like whetstones in the box. But I've had other groups where everyone just rushes there and just blah 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 and they take everything. And I was like, well then, I didn't want anything out of the box anyways. This might be a little laggier than normal since I'm actually playing with other people. Come on, hammer guy. Okay, yeah, the hammer that other hunter is using is the hammer version of the Great. Oh! Hello, Hypnotress. What are you doing? I've not fought Hypnotress in this game yet, by the way. So I don't know what Hypnotress does in this version, other than I'm assuming it's going to put things to sleep. Madness! Okay, there's something else that's crazy about this game is because it's on a PC, they'll sometimes throw a fuck ton of monsters on the screen at once. I was in one of the early main quests you do after you kill the bull drone. I was gonna kick that person, but I'm not used to kicking. I timed that. You saw it. Oops. Forgot to put that on my bar. Oh. No. Oh, they broke his horn. That's the hammer for you, though. That Hypnotress is hacking. You saw him sliding around everywhere. The sleep. The sleeps. Did the Hypnotress bug off? I think he did. Raise the roof, Mr. Crab. Crab is done getting fucked up. Something else I noticed is you don't seem to knock around teammates. Like you did do in normal one-timers. Oh, is it time to charge up the bubble beams? Come on, Mr. Crab, get out of there. Oh. I didn't mean to go that far. I'm lagging a little bit. I should probably put these down here at least. Where'd the Hypnotress go? I know the Hermitaur probably went to 6 or 7. I don't think my don't think my teammates want to kill Hypnocratus. So I might as well go get to the Hermitar so I don't miss out on carvings. Yeah, because I don't know if you... I'm assuming you... Maybe you don't get anything. It's just this mission, there's a random monster that shows up. Oh, they captured him. Take whatever this is. And I'll take whatever this is. Nice. As long as I get one horn, that's all I'm after. And I can upgrade my other greatsword. And I get tied for first with the other dude. We got 2 horns. Why didn't you just give me 2 horns last time? What is... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some new stuff. Some of the monsters behave exactly how you would... Like, Velocidrome doesn't really do anything different. Honestly, I think he does less. Gendrome is the same. Iodrome is the same. The Boldrome is the same. The normal Kutku is the same. The blue one does a little bit different stuff. Like, I know he summoned the Conchu. The Conchus would come out and form armor on some of the monsters. But he summoned a Shakalaka. Of course, the new monsters are new, like the beaver and the spider. I'm gonna go craft that upgrade that sword. Not craft it. Yeah, I've seen him do a thing where he runs around in circles, but I was like, it never hurt me, so I didn't know what was happening. Here we go. This one. Bam. So it looks like I'm going back to this greatsword already, because it has better sharpness. At least until I can upgrade. Alrighty. What's next? What is this? I already have some of the parts. What does it look like? That'll probably tell me. Oh. Based on what this is, I think this is the there's a golden Congalala in this game. So I'm just gonna assume that it's parts from him. Based on the pink version. Because this sword right here, where to go? These are pink Congalala parts, so I'm assuming the other one was the golden one. Okay, let me equip my greatsword back. This is Beaver, the yellow beaver. I think my cats are probably ready to be put in training again. They're bugs. Go around with a bug net and just hit all the bug nodes you can in the forest areas, and eventually you should get enough. The little caterpillar looking thing. I think you get them on the beaver map. I'll show you the quests you can do to get them. Excuse me. Let me have my cats. Okay. Oh, you thought it was off of them? Yeah, it's a bug. Yeah, there was a point where I needed these stupid little cricket things, and it took me forever to figure out which zone they were in. It ended up being the big forest, because there's like a small one and then there's a big one. Let me see. I think I might make the Hermitar armor next. But I want to get a quick rundown of what I'm missing. Okay. So I got all those. So I'm going to need 6, 12. Okay, I haven't gotten any of these. I'm assuming these are like black pearls. I already got all that. But I am going to need more. Okay, so I'm still a ways away. Well, I can make some of the pieces, but I'm going to have to keep until I get these. The pink ones are always like rare pieces, like their head and stuff. Yeah, the Kutku starts a lot of the fire weapon line, or at least for his. So if you like using more than one weapon, it's not a waste. I didn't make his armor. I made the Velocidrome armor, and then I made the Conga armor, and the Gunner Gendrome armor. So I'm probably going to make Hermitar next. We got something in here. Whatever this is. 20 out of 20. Making them weapons, I guess, is what this is. There's another thing. Where is it? Here. This must be for making the Conga armor. These 5 up here is probably the Blade Master, and the bottom 5 is the Gunner, I'm assuming. So these are like kind of little achievement things. Kind of like on your guild card you have the progress. I'm assuming this is important for unlocking stuff though. But I just kind of like do stuff and then I notice, hey, okay, I accomplished some things. So I'm not too worried about it right now. Okay. Oh, I also have cosmetic armor. I can show you that. It's nothing special. It kind of looks like alloy armor. Oh, where is it? Here we go. There. And that's just cosmetic. I got this from doing... they kept mailing them me in the mail. Like this little thing down here is your mail. Well, if you're VIP, you can just click there. If you're not VIP, then you have to go into town and there's a little cat that you talk to. No, like, when I actually installed the game, I had no problems. I mean, I thought I had problems, but then when I found out what that error message was, it was just the server was not up yet. But no, I haven't had any. I haven't had any. It auto patches just fine for me whenever there's a patch. I know there was one earlier, not today, but like a couple days ago there was one. But I haven't had any problems. And as far as there's some translations for how to change in-game settings if you're like these are the settings. So you have your resolution. You can change between DirectX 9 and 11 here. This tab is a preset. So you have the top one is like ultra, and then the bottom one down here is like potato. I can show you what. Well, I don't want to mess with it because it might lag me out too hardcore if I try to change the settings while streaming. But I'm running on this one right here, which is kind of like in medium, I guess. And so if you have like an older computer, you'll be fine. Yambug, is that what that is? The little caterpillar-looking pill bug thing. And then over here, this one is shadows. This one is anti-aliasing. These two are like lighting and like ambient occlusion or something like that. But I just went with the overall setting change thing. The second tab, this is your music is up here, and sounds right here. I think this is for NPCs to make them shut up or whatever, probably, maybe. Now there is there's a picture that you can see for this, and those links that have been linked several times that show you exactly what all this stuff is. The stuff up here, I don't remember what order they're in, but it's like reject trades, reject party invites, reject friend requests, reject everything, you know, stuff like that. Whispers, probably. Here, these are your name. So like, if I click here, it'll put my name above my head. I prefer it being off. I know who I am. But some people do like it above their head so they can see where they are if there's a clusterfuck of shit happening. So this is off. This is like show it during certain times, and this is always on. This other one is for other players, and then I believe one of these is for your cats, or like other people's cats, maybe. I don't remember. Down here, you got this is to turn off damage numbers. F11 and F12 have to do with how your attacks auto track and stuff, or something like that, from what I can read from the translations. F10, I actually leave on because I'll show you what F10 does. So F10, right now, when I move my mouse side to side, it scrolls left, right. But if I move my mouse up and down, nothing happens. If I hit F10, up and down then does this. The thing is when you're fighting though, unless you're keeping your mouse just right, you're going to be like changing around. Maybe some people will like it, but I'm fine with it being locked because I'm used to Monster Hunter being that way. And you can still alter your camera angle by using your scroll wheel on your mouse if like your angle is terrible. Something else you can do, but I don't use it, is you can hit tab to lock onto bigger monsters, kind of like you do in the newer Monster Hunters. But on PC, I see no need to. It's so easy to aim your camera and move around that I don't see the need of it. I need to buy some bug nets. Make some. Oh, let me turn my name off. Forgot to click apply. This is basically no, this is yes. Or confirm. Now, this tab and this tab, I don't know what this stuff is. And I haven't seen a translation for it. Maybe there's one up. I didn't look. So I haven't messed with this stuff. Maybe it changes chat colors or and something. Maybe how many lines of chat you can see. I don't know. But the main ones that are important are these three. Excuse me. What's it gonna do? Oh yeah, it's gonna buy pork nets. It's right here. This is one of the many NPCs that sell basic supplies. So, oops, wrong button. If you click down here, you can just specify an amount to buy. Or you can just right click and it'll buy one. But if you need to buy a lot, I think it's easier to click down there. Oh, I guess I also better start stocking up on these. Since apparently you can only buy 3 a day. But I haven't been using traps at all. Yeah, there is the game. If you have a controller, I do kind of, but let's put that in there. Yeah, if you look down here, click right here, boom. If you got a controller and you want to use a controller, there you go. I don't know what all the buttons are, but I'm going to assume that they're mostly should be the same right off the bat. But there's probably a translation out there somewhere that tells you what everything is. This is the bounty board. I've already done the bounties for today, though. So I don't need the crab. Well, I mean, if I want to get his armor, but I don't need to do that right now. I need to do Cephalos. Or Cephadrome. Because I need more of those little brown satchel things. So I can upgrade the hammer. Let's see, it's 9:47 my time, so that's another like a little over 3 hours before the server resets and my XP and stuff will go up. Yes, these are Sonic bombs. Excuse me. Ooh, that green sharpness. Digging it. Look at that. It's green. Come on, looks good. Quick, put those on my bar. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit that button. Also, when you get knocked down, if you hit space, you'll basically flip right back up instead of flopping around like a fish. right. Looked at my cat instead of me. Notice me. Why you gotta do that? Stop doing that. Ooh, 477. Beefy. Oh my god, damage. The double stagger. What? Hacks. Okay, man. Thanks for watching. I'm actually probably not going to stream much longer. I need to go eat. I haven't eaten in like the past 9 hours. Or slept. I've been up all night. Honestly, I should be playing in the afternoon when it's early morning, trying not to anyways. Boom. Got the fish. Dead. Fish. Sand shark. Whatever you want to call it. If we get lucky, if I get 4 of the little brown sack things, whatever they are, they're supposed to be, I can craft the hammer. The Sephiroth hammer as well. And then I'll probably go around beating the shit out of Permator with that. I didn't even lose my green sharpness. Sandfish shark. I know one of my real life friends that I play, he freaking hates sharks. So he hates fighting Cephadrome, Plesioth. When 4U came out, and I was like, dude, you're gonna love the next monster. He's like, what is it? Zamtrios? And he was like, fuck that. But then it wasn't so bad because he gets fat and rolls around. S rank. So yeah, okay. These were the things I was talking about. I got 3, but I might have carved one too. I also got looks like a Cephadrome head. Oh, okay, and whatever that is. I got stuff. All you need to know is the icons, and you're pretty much good to go. Did I carve one? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to need one more of those little things. I'm going to show you the Cephadrome set. It looks silly, to say the least. I ain't gonna make it. It's too silly. I don't remember it looking like this. I remember the Cephadrome set. Or was it the Plesioth? No, the Plesioth set is the one that was all slick. Like a fish. The Cephadrome set was like metal armor that had little fins sticking out of it, if I remember right. But it does not look like that at all in this game. I'm gonna show you it. I'll show you the Crymine armor as well because it looks a little silly as well. So let's go here, go to armor, and this is the Cephadrome armor right here. That helmet. To me, that's a little too silly looking. I guess what it's kind of going for is this bit in the front looks like an Egyptian pharaoh, and I guess kind of. But then you turn it around and it's like, oh, there's a fucking fish. But what was the other one that looks silly? Oh, it's this one. This is the Crymine armor. It's that new Gypceros looking dude that spits perilous fireball goop. Kind of looks like a clown or a jester to me. Especially the helmet. Like, homie, don't play that game. Gypceros armor looks the same. It's just that big old fat man. But it does have the little upgraded gold plating, which is kind of cool. Oh my god, my frames. What happened to them? This is the beaver. Oh, the yellow beaver, should I say. Come on. Update. Yeah, it doesn't like it when I click on all these little things. Yeah, like, if it wasn't the Jester stuff underneath it, and it was like more of a tan something that matched like the big tan looking shoulder pads, it wouldn't be that bad. But I mean, so this is the beaver. It's alright. I'm wearing the Kongala set, so you already know what that looks like. Hermitar looks exactly the same. Kutku looks different than normal. Let me go to the normal Kutku armor. It's right here, I believe. Yeah. So this is the normal Kutku armor. It's definitely different looking than I remember it. I remember it being more along the lines of like what the boots look like, but on the hands, and they kind of like cuffed out, not, I don't know. I don't remember it looking like this at all. And it definitely, I don't remember having a hat like that. Maybe the gunner hat looked like that, but this is a Blade Master armor. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably good on them then. Bolfango armor, which for the most part, I mean, it's not that bad. I don't remember Bolfango having an armor set either. I remember there being a big ass goofy Bolfango Boldrome helmet. But this is kind of, I guess, like you might as well mix like the bone set, the bone armor hunter horn, hunting horn set with it. It's alright. Velocidrome looks like exactly the same. This is just the normal beaver. It's just recolored of the other one I showed you. Oh, I can show you this one. This is the spider Belede. It's alright. I'm not really a fan of this bit right here, but it's okay. The weapons give water damage, which is interesting because I don't recall him doing any water. He spits webs at you and shit, but not water. But I'll take it. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. We've already seen this, which this has been the same for as long as I've known it, except this version has the shiny gold plating, and then this is just blue Kutku, which looks identical to the other stuff. Wet webs. So I think the next monster in the main quest that I'm going to run into is, after the Kutku, is probably the Blaganga. And I think, from what I've seen, his armor is identical to how it was in previous games. How much time left on my farm? Okay, I'll stay on until my farm is is done, and then I need to go eat something. So we got 10 minutes. What can I do? Oh, this dude over here is where you go to buy your little skill books for your weapons. I have 4 of these red tickets. These red tickets, you start getting them after a point in the main quest. Were they? I thought What was Narcilla's? Wasn't she poison? Or was she water?
Why so?
Now, a thing though that I read is on the wiki they have Belede as a crab type Caparison, which would make it a crab. And I thought it was just some different type of crab, but it's a spider. So maybe that's why it's water, because maybe it's like a spider crab or something. So anyways, this first tab, you use these red tickets that you get from, I think they involve the bounty boards, or I got 4 of them, and they came from quests though, like this lady next to a board gave me them. But these unlock the skills that are locked. And then this next one,
You see.
okay, these are the tokens that we saw earlier that I needed to do the passives. But what is this other token? And then I'm assuming these are like higher rank skills. And
Why so?
I don't know what that is. But what I was referring to is in here, if you remember earlier. These are the things that are locked. So those little skill books that you can buy unlock these. The only reason why I haven't used them yet is because I didn't know if I wanted what weapon I wanted to settle on first. Because when I first started, I was using the sword and shield. But then I started doing a lot of work with the greatsword, so I was like, maybe I should do the greatsword. And I do know one of the skills you get is you get the better version, the second version of the charge. You know, the behind your back charge, which does more damage. So there's also some other stuff, like you can double upswing with that. But no, most people dump the sword and shield immediately. The most popular weapon, I think, from what I read, is all the Chinese players love the longsword. But, I mean, the longsword's I got tired of everyone using the longsword, so I tend to use other weapons. And because there's no switch axe, there's no charge blade, there's no lances, I might as well just go old school with the hammer and the greatsword, I guess. And I'm not much of a gunner person. And then, yeah, see these, those tokens that we saw over there are used here. But I don't know how to get the other token that we needed for that. Because I'll show you this as well. These are like all your different little currencies. So the blue one up at the top is your hunting tickets. These are your like farming tokens. I don't know what these are yet, because I haven't seen these. I don't know what the gold money's for. Silver money's what you use to buy everything with. These ones I think are cash shop related, and so are these ones. And I don't know what the bottom one is. If I hit bring up the cash shop, because see the ticket things are here, those yellow tickets, and then these diamonds I don't know where those are either. And I don't know what this stuff is. Some type of heal. Maybe you can buy tickets? I don't know. This, I think, is a random roulette thing. Yeah. when I first played Try with my buddy when it first came out, I was like, let me try this new Switch Axe. He didn't like it, but I was like, dude, this thing is fucking awesome. And I used the Switch Axe, was the only weapon I used all through Try. And then when 4U came out, I was like, he was all Insect Glaive, and I was like, well, you do that. I'm gonna go mess with this Charge Blade thing because I wonder if it's like the Switch Axe. And then I was like, oh my god, the fucking Charge Blade is fucking badass. So I love me my Switch weapons. But I have a feeling the next weapons that are probably going to be added are probably the lances. Most likely. Which makes sense to me. If they do add Switch weapons, those will probably be last. But who knows, maybe they'll add a unique weapon. Like, I don't know what it would be, but they could do it. Yeah, I don't, maybe a whip? Like a whippy weapon? But like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a weapon that's like, oh, there's still a couple minutes left. Like a Chinese type weapon? I don't know. Is there any restriction if you don't use Cash App? Oh. Yeah, that would be cool. Pistols. That'd be interesting. Yeah, the hunting horn's in, but the lance isn't. But I'm thinking maybe they're doing stuff in pairs. Sword and shield, dual swords, hammer, hunting horn, great sword, long sword. So maybe they're doing it in pairs. So I'm pretty sure if you see a lance, then probably the gun lance will be coming. Because I'd be surprised if they put in the gun lance before the lance. Yeah, that would... I would doubt that would happen. Now, I don't know how many people are hunting horn users out there, because I was never really one. But I do know that using the hunting horn is a lot easier. They simplified it a lot. Oh! There you go. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Hunting Horn. Okay, so the Hunting Horn in previous Monster Hunters, basically, depending on the position that you put the horn in, it would play a different note. So you had to remember like the positions and all the different colors. In this, left click is one note, right click is another note, double click is the third note. Oh, and the Lance Gun Lance, yeah. I wouldn't mind. I like using lances. I mean, I think when they added the counter block things, that lances kind of got a little easy if you could get that counter blocking down. But I'm all for more weapons. That's just more variety. But yeah, the Hunting Horn, you basically left click is one note, right click is the other, double click is your third note. I don't remember it being that easy. Yeah, the Gun Lance was one of my favorite weapons back in Freedom 2 and Unite when I first started playing. I thought Wyvern's Fire was like the coolest shit. I mean, I've branched out since then, but what do I want to make? Or what do I want to grow? What do I need? Let me see. So I haven't found sleep herbs yet. Okay, I need these because I'm going to need to make lots of nutrients in the future for max potions and ancient potions and shit. So let's grow those. These things. So just like older Monster Hunters, this is your farm. Stuff blinks when it's ready to be harvested. You can harvest it every 2 hours. So unlike the old Monster Hunters, instead of having to go do a mission and then come back, it's just on a 2-hour timer. So if you just sit around for 2 hours, it'll come back. So I mean, in a way that kind of sucks, but it's not that big a deal. And your cats, or you talk to this cat to do your cat, palico, feline, whatever you want to call them. You can trade them here. Oh, I actually need to. So, I'm just trying to. This one builds up friendliness, fondness, partnership, whatever you want to call it. All my cats are finally getting to 2. Oh, okay, we found out another one. Nice. Okay. So, let me stick all the cats in here. Boom. 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 Okay. This one right here, now I know what this one does. This one recharges fatigue. Down at the bottom number here, I can't go to it because it'll go away when I click on it. But the 50 out of 100, that's the fatigue. If you use your cats too much, it'll eventually go to 0 and then they need to rest. So I didn't know what this one did, so I was like, maybe it restores fatigue, because this one wasn't. This one, the heart builds up the fondness. So this one right here with the little things, use that one to restore fatigue. Now I'm assuming the other 3, the strength weights are probably attack, the running might be defense, or the punching bag might be defense. Or the running and the defense are stamina and defense. Whatever, I don't know which one is which. I'm assuming maybe running is stamina and the punching bag is defense. And then the weights are strength or attack. But because I don't even know what stats mean what on the cats, other than bigger numbers is good, right? So, but I'm slowly figuring it out as I go. And more of the people that are translating this stuff, like on the Facebook groups and all that, more and more information is being leaked, which is good. Or not leaked, but translated. So the longer this goes on, the more easy it will be for people to get into the game. So yeah, this cat over here is your mailbox. If you ever see this lit up, it's because you have mail. Okay. I'll do one more thing before I get off. I'm going to show you the other towns and stuff. Now, the cats, crafting, the farm, all that stuff, you'll get introduced into it one at a time. So it's not like you're going to get into the game and then have to deal with all this information overload. Yeah. There was, on the 2p.com site, they posted a link to translated menus. There's maps that have like the locations of all the different nodes for mining and bugs and honey and all that jazz. It has all the maps. Well, at least I think it has all the maps. I haven't gotten far enough in the game. So this next section, I think once I get far enough in the main quest line, this is going to be like my new little hub that I'm supposed to do quests from. Because when I try to go to this gate here, it's just a red error message comes up. This is the bounty board. It has the same stuff that I've already done. I have to wait for the daily to reset. You can do 2 bounties a day. Maybe you can do more later. So these guys are just a storage. This guy's the shopkeep. I don't know if that guy over there is. He might be for a quest later. So if you go this way, this will take us to I'm assuming the main city. It's big, but I haven't actually had a quest to take me here personally yet. I'm assuming I have to be getting close because I'm almost at the end of the first gates quests. So this is the town. It has basically all the same things, except there's a few new places. Like when I first came in here and I started seeing the Guild Knight guys, I thought maybe this was like the gathering hall for online stuff, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm already playing that. So there's stuff that you can buy from here, and I don't know where you get the stuff for it, but I'm assuming eventually I'll get introduced to it. I just don't think I'm supposed to be here yet, is why. Like I said, most of the other stuff is stuff that it's just different NPCs that do the same thing, storage. Now there's a couple new ones. That guy's just a store. That's the lady you can buy the white coins from. This is the blacksmith. I think, where is it? Is it over here? One of them, I think it's this one over here. Yeah, this lady I think has to do with decorations and the jewels. Because I already bought these ones from the other town. But I might as well just buy these, right? Why is there... ooh, there's a clock up there. I wonder if what she sells changes every so many hours. For science, I'm going to buy these all. And then I'll check another time to see if these change. What is this last one? Oh. Some type of other currency. Okay, so let's read these books. Oh, is that what it is? Reset time? Okay. So if we come here and we go to third tab, yeah. So we can craft new decorations. What they do though, I don't know. But I can probably go on that. That guy linked the that Google Doc that had all the skill names. I could probably go in there and just match up stuff and figure out what all the gyms do. Unless it was translated on there, I didn't look. I just kind of saw it and. So yeah, these are decorations for socketing into your armor, just like you can do in all the other Monster Hunters. Oops, wrong button. So I have one socket on the head, none on the chest, one there, one there, one there. So 4. Yeah, just a second. It's on my laptop. Come on. That should be it right there. Yeah. This has all, well, not all, but, well, maybe it does. But it has a lot of the low-level stuff and what it actually does. Gunner and Blade Masters. This is really useful because this is one of the things that I was just like, meh, I guess I'll just go with it, you know? Because I had no idea what stuff does what. Yeah, save that stuff. Spread it if you see other people asking for that. Because the more people we can get playing this, the better. Because maybe if the company sees so many different people logging in from other countries that maybe they'll actually be more interested in giving us an international server. Even if they don't translate anything in the game, just giving us an international server where we can connect to for better ping. I would be fine with that because our boys translating all this stuff. We'll probably eventually put out an English patch like they did for Phantasy Star Online 2 and many other games. I think this guy, yeah, he's the same guy from the other town that sells recipe stuff from the other tabs. I know if we go out this gate, it goes even further beyond. This is like a snow area. And I'm assuming the main quest line will take you through all these areas once you get to it. It's just I'm experience capped for the day, and I kind of want to save the experience you get from the main quests for leveling up. So here's another little hub with NPCs, a gate to launch from, and I'm thinking maybe this eventually opens, because I know there's supposed to be a volcano area as well. So I think eventually, once they release the volcano area, it'll be over here. And volcano area is going to have. I know they were showcasing Rathalos. And if Rathalos is coming and the volcano is coming, there's probably going to be Gravios, everyone's favorite Apex monster. I'm firing my laser and walking at your ass and farting. Oh, also, there is actually another hub here. So there was the initial gate where you start from and the other town. And then there was that pathway from the town between this town that had a gate for launching quests from. And then if you come over to this place... I never actually looked. Was there statues here before? I want to say I came here before and there wasn't statues. Is this like a leaderboard ranking? Oh, it is. I didn't even know there was something like that in this game. So, like, I guess if you do well in whatever thing, you get a little gold statue of yourself here. It's fucking cool. I do know there's some kind of tournament mode in this game where, like, you form teams and you have to, like, hunt a monster faster than another team or something, and then, like, the winner moves on. It's like a old school bracket format. So if you come inside this big ass building, I was like, oh, is this where the G-Rank shit is? Yeah, this has to be the G-Rank stuff, right? But here's another gate that I guess haven't done the quest to get to this point yet. So there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 gates that'll probably have a bunch of quests to do. So that's not too bad. And I'm on the second to the last tab on the first quest thing. Does this blacksmith offer any other things? No. He just doesn't have the ability to buy this stuff. What about the cat? Does the cat have anything new? Nope. Same stuff. So they're the same. Oh, this chick. Fox chick. She sells... I think these are cosmetic things right here. This looks like some type of Christmas thing, maybe. And then there's these little boxes. These blue tickets you get from the bags. If I remember right, I was getting them from completing quests on the harder mode and doing them in like cleavage add-ons. And doing them like super fast. It was like low stuff. Like I was just bitch slapping Velocidrome around super quick. And it was giving me these bags that had hunting tickets in them and stuff. And it also had those blue tickets. I think that's where I got them from. But I don't know how often you can get those. But that's where you turn them in. You turn them in. She's also in the other town. So I need to run my happy ass all the way back to the other town. What is Windmill Bro? Okay. He looks like the guy that was in the big town, behind the big building in the middle. Yeah, you can see on the map there, down in the bottom right, there was the volcano. Now we're back here. Oh, is that what... Okay, yeah, there was a big bank-looking place, so it's an auction house. Okay, thanks. So yeah, I'm here. So I have a few more quests to do, and then I have this last tab to do, and then I think I move on. The farm? I think you get the farm at level, like, 10 or 11. I think. Because I know you can upgrade the farm to level 2, like the individual stations, at level 20. So I think you get the farm at level 10. It comes through the main quest line. Like you'll get a quest that tells you to go there. Same thing with the cats and everything. The quest from this chick right here, you're gonna get a bunch of them as you keep getting higher level. They involve just making an armor set. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been playing basically every day until I hit experience cap, and then I usually would stop. There's some checkpoints in the actual as you're going where like you have to be a certain level to move on. The first one I think happens at level 10, if I remember right. I got to level 10 and then I couldn't get to level 11. I had to wait until the next day, and then I think I got stopped at level 14, and then I got stopped at 17. I think. No. It was either 17 or 18, and then at 20, and then you get stopped. Like, now it's like every couple levels I have to wait. Like, the last one that the one today that I just got past was I had to be level 22. I was level 21 when I started. So, see, I only gained 2 levels. The level cap is 40, I believe. And then after you get to there, you'll start earning hunter rank. Like you do in the other Monster Hunters. So this chick here gives you quests eventually that give you those red tickets for upgrading your weapon skills. You'll eventually get quests from this cat here, and this old man gives you daily quests for your farm. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to show you about the farm. This crazy cat lady is where you buy your cats from once you unlock it. So you got your cats, and then the middle tab I think is random cats. Because I got a green cat. Like, I have one cat that's name is green, and I don't know what that means. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Where is it? Yeah, see, his name is in green, but everyone else's is just white. So I got it because I was like, oh, it's green. Must be better, right? But I honestly don't know what that means. This is the other thing I was going to show you. And be sure to do it because it's very useful. Is once you do get your farm, you're going to want to click down here. The best way I can describe it is if you've ever played Farmville or any of those Facebook games, I think all of your friends are going to appear here, and you can visit their farm, and every day you get 10 basically helping hands, and you go to their farm and you farm shit on their farm. Oh, green cat is rare. Okay, cool. But this one is like basically like a default farm. I think it's actually the NPC's farm that you do quests with, the girl, because I would think that's her name right there. So you click, and then you click here, and it'll take you to their farm. And then you get 10 harvests from any of their nodes. But you also earn, this is how you earn a lot of, let me show you, right here. These farming tokens, you get 25 every time you harvest something. So 250 a day. Oh yeah. That probably happens, and then you're offset a little bit. So yeah, do this Farmville stuff, the helping hand crap, whatever you want to call it, because you get it gives you 250 of these. Also, the daily quests that you get from the old man outside, one of them involves your farm, and one of them involves that going to someone else's farm. And then he also, now that I'm higher level, or my farm is level 2, he's giving me some other ones. And one of them I don't know what it's telling me to do. I still have it actually, I think. Let me open up my quest log. That's not my quest log. That is my quest log. Which one is it? This is, I need to craft either Hermitar armor, blue Kutku, or whatever this guy is. Blaganga, maybe? I need to do something for here. It involves something over there. Okay, this one. I don't know what I did to get 1 out of 2. But I did something. I should have been paying attention when it said 1 out of 2 to what I did. But, this is one of the daily quests. I just haven't been able to finish it because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. However, these daily quests gives you these little green seeds, and these green seeds, when you consume them or use them, give you 50 more of the brown tokens. So it's really important. This old man also sells stuff you can buy with the brown tokens. You can buy traps. You can buy these cat equipment tickets. That's what I'm calling them anyways. You need these to craft cat equipment. And then you can buy... These are seeds. These are level 1 seeds. 2 and 3. And what they do is they randomly give you a bunch of plants. I know some people have this... if you have a smartphone, you can get this app where you can just basically take a picture and it'll translate it for you. I don't have a smartphone, so I can't do that. But that would probably be a very useful thing to have. I don't remember what it's called, but if you just Google it, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I wouldn't buy stuff like this. And then there's a bunch of cosmetic gear, but I don't know if maybe there's a way you can look at what it looks like before you buy it. But you need these tokens, these brown tokens, for upgrading your farm as well. So I would probably just save them. And that's pretty much it. Although there's the guild, there's guilds in the game as well. I explained this earlier, but I have a lot more people here before. I think this dude is how you make a guild. The top one, I think you put the name here, description, fulfill the requirements. I think that's 20,000 money, level 15. You can choose a little icon, then you click accept. Or that's back actually. I think you click the other button once you enter your information. And this is like a list of all of them. I'm pretty sure these are guilds. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are guilds. This is like maybe the name of the person. Name of the person? Name, like, I see all these God. But I know there's a limit. I think you can only have 30 people in your guild, so maybe the reason why there's so many of these God names around is because it's like a huge multi-gaming Chinese website where there's like a fuck ton of people, like more than just 30. Maybe there's like 500 or 600, 1,000 of them. I know there's some sites like that around, and they have to make all these. But I could be wrong. This might not be what this is at all. But to me, it looks like it's a guild, and you have like something and something. I think this is guild level maybe, but this is just what I think it is. That might not be what it is at all. But if you hit Y, this is like a party finder, I think. And as you can see, there's people with names in English. But if you really want to play with other English-speaking people, you should probably look into going to one of the servers where there's guilds, or like the Reddit one. So there's a lot of people that speak English. Because I just picked whatever for my server, so I'm just kind of playing solo. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it, because I'm freaking starving. How long have I been playing? I can find out right here. I've been on almost 11 hours straight. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah, so did I. I knew of a couple of the servers that, like, after the fact, of course, though. When I looked, I was like, okay, let me try to go to one of these servers. Because they had one with Reddit where they're like, everyone get in Discord and get into this and this specific server. And it was character locked. I couldn't make a character on it, so I was like, well, I'm just going to go to another one. And I just clicked the thing, and it was like recommended server for you, and it picked like one that had low ping, and I was like, that's it. Because I can't read the names. I don't know what they're saying. Matchmaking? Is that what that was? Oh. No. Gotcha. I guess I'll go park myself by the farm. It's 10:41. So we got another 2.5 hours before the servers reset. No, what am I talking about? 3 hours. No, I can't do time. I can't math. But okay, yeah. This is where I'm gonna call it. So, thanks everyone for watching. I'll probably be back later, maybe after the servers reset, so I can start doing the main quest and leveling up again. Cause I can't. I don't want to do any more quests right now. And I pretty much got the upgrades that I wanted. So, yeah. Gonna go ahead and log out. Oh, is that what that was? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, for the most part, I figured out a lot of this stuff just by playing, but there's a lot more information out there, and I know a lot of people were having trouble, so I don't mind helping when I can. But, okay. Well, I am going to peace out. So, thanks for watching, everybody.